Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Fall River Media News. Your host, Dave Mead. Tonight's show is going to be about public safety. Sorry about Tuesday and Wednesday. I basically had a lot to do at that point. So we're going to still continue on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. But tonight's show is about public safety. Where am I going to start from? Okay, well, first of all, I want to talk about, the texting and driving, that was put in place a few years ago back by former Mayor Will Flanagan and by former Mayor Will Flanagan and the state delegation. So I just want to talk about, why ain't any of this, being enforced? Again, we talk about this so many times. Okay, we do. So many times we've been on this issue. Okay, we've been on this issue with the city councilors about the about the texting and driving and talking on the phone. I still don't understand why people are still doing it when there is laws imposed of this. Okay. So, and even the seatbelt laws, and people are not wearing seatbelts, you know what I'm saying, as they, as they're driving. So, my question is, when is the government is going to, keep on this. In other words, enforce the texting and driving. Okay, look at it. Look at this. I know people are telling me that I know people are saying that the public safety is still there, but I don't believe that the public safety is still there. So, I am going to, keep pushing this issue. I am. So, I am going to push this issue, and then I want to let people know what is going on. So I hope that the government I hope that the city councilors, mayor's office, push this and enforce these laws, okay, that need to be put in place. But with that being said, I also want to put it out there that the CERTA is still hiring. SRTA, they're still hiring. If anybody's looking for a job, get out there and get out there. You know what I'm saying? Get it, go out, fill out an application. SRTA, they are still hiring, and if anybody's looking for a job out there, go and do so. For the last couple of days out there, it was horrendous out there. Yeah, crazy. But now, because we have to tackle these issues, okay? We have to. And we have to tackle these issues, because if we don't tackle these issues now, these issues are going to get better. So I'm just letting everybody know. But in 2 years, I might be running for public office in 2 years. So I'm just putting it out there. I said I might. I don't want nobody to run with this. I might, and I have a plan that will shock the world. Okay, I have a plan that will shock the world. So I'm just letting you know, what's going on. Okay, and so I mean, the 2 years ain't here yet. So again, I'm letting you know, I might, I might run for public office. I don't know which one yet. I don't know which one yet, but I might. So, and I have a plan that will shock the world. So give me some time. Hello, Adeline. I will reveal my plans when I make up my mind, because there's a lot of things going on in the city that I'm not. There's a lot of things that are going in the city here that that is not good. So I am on the Republican committee, and I'll be on the ballot next year for that committee, and so I will be on the ballot for that committee. But again, I will be. I might run for public office. I might, and I'm just letting everybody. I don't know which office yet that I might run for, but I might. So with that being said, let's move on to. So that way we can, because we have to tackle these issues, and just to be brief, we might have to tackle. I'm going to look at the budget, okay, the mayor's budget, and I'm going to look at the city council's budget and see how much money is left in the FY24 budget. So I'm gonna do my research, and I'm gonna look those things up, and so that way I have a significant idea of what's going on. So with that being said, we're gonna move on to some of these things that the mayor of the city of Fall River is doing that's not that nobody is proud of. I know that we talked about market rate housing. I know that we did. We did talk about that. So market rate housing, and but we also want to talk about affordable housing too as well, because it's important that that we do have affordable housing. So that'll be on Wednesday. That'll be on Wednesday, and then on Tuesday I'm gonna have my good friend Ronnie Cabral on, and we're gonna we have a lot more things to discuss too on Tuesday. But I'm sorry about Wednesday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. So I'm sorry about that. I should have, told you guys, but I apologize for that situation. And another thing, okay, that I really want to actually talk about. I mean, yeah. So I already said we talked about market rate housing. We talked about affordable housing. So we're gonna get all into that. We're gonna get into that on Tuesday. Okay, so we're gonna get into all that on Tuesday because those are important issues. And and I'm gonna have Ronnie Cabral. I'm gonna have Ronnie Cabral over on Tuesday, and we're gonna sit and we're gonna talk about these issues because we can't. And I also want to talk about the. I also market rate housing, man, is no. We're all rooting for affordable housing at this point. You know what I'm saying? And with Coogan spending all of the opera money and all of the opera money, forget it. I mean, it's nuts. So I mean I hope Coogan resigns because we don't want and plus Durfee is not even paid off yet. And Durfee's not paid off yet. And they're not even sure if they have the money for Diamond. Matter of fact, I'll mention that too. They're not even sure if they do. So they're not even sure if they have the money for Diamond. Oh God! I mean, holy moly! I mean, it gets worse as it goes. It does. And Jessica Michael Ball, thank you for watching. And let's see who else is watching. Cilio Shavs is also watching too. Matter of fact, I think Cilio Shavs and Jordan. Jared Carson. Okay, yeah, all right. Well, I mean, there's a variety of mix in it, in that ballpark. I'll tell you. Well, and so again, I'm not sure what office I want to run for, but I will let you know. I might. Okay, that's a big might. Because there's a lot of stuff that there's a lot of issues that need to be cleared up. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think any of the city councils are clearing up any of these issues. So I don't think they are. I think I mean they're not focusing enough on the issues. So we actually have to do something. I mean, the most important thing I'm going to tackle is the budget, public safety. So those are the most two important things that I'm going to tackle because there is too many things going on in the city. I mean, you got texting and driving. So you have texting and driving. And that's my kid's alarm. You have texting and driving. Hold on, please. Sorry about that. That was my kid's alarm. I had to go shut it off. His phone alarm. So I had to go shut that off. But anyways, so those are the most important things I'm going to tackle. Is the budget. I'm going to look that up. The FY24 and the FY25 budget. So and public safety. So those are the two things that I'm going to tackle. But I'll let you know what office I'm actually going to run for. And I might get the crime statistics. I'm going to get the crime statistics too I'm going to get the crime statistics too, and let me see. Jared Carson says, how about getting us cobblestones, roots, and bricks for the sidewalks for downtown like they have in New Bedford? Well, that might be an option. That might be an option, Jared. That might be an option. That might be an option. That might be an option. So that might be an option, because yes, we did talk about the cobblestones. Okay, the bricks. I mean, yeah, of course. I mean, that would actually look great downtown. I mean, better than the cement. Yeah. I mean, I agree with you, Jared. I agree with you 100%. Okay? I agree. You know what I'm saying? 100%. They look fabulous. Okay? I mean, they look fabulous in New Bedford. I mean, what it does is it takes up, it brings it out. In other words, it does. It brings it right out. You know what I'm saying? It looks fabulous. I mean, cobblestones, the bricks and stuff. Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, that would be a win-win for Fall River. You know what I'm saying? To make things look nice. You know what I'm saying? For Fall River. You know what I'm saying? But let me be straight up with this, okay? The cobblestones, we'll talk about affordable housing, okay? We'll talk about affordable housing. Okay? If I'm elected to any one of these offices, okay, we will talk about affordable housing. Okay? And we will talk about business. And how can we bring more business here to into the city? And how can we lower the rents for the storefronts so people can actually rent them? You know what I'm saying? So we will talk about that. Those are some of my plans, because I know Jared Carson. Okay, Jared Carson, always talks about the storefront. He always talks about the storefront. And he always talks about the storefronts. And I'm going to get to the Bank Street Army. He always talks about the storefronts. How can we lower the rent, and so that way people can rent them out, so that way people can actually stay here. And yeah, too, and the Bank Street Army. Well, that Bank Street Army is a total loss, I think, Jared. I believe, because they cannot make an apartments out of that. They can't. I would have to look deeper into that. Maybe we could save it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. Okay? Maybe. We'll have to, we would have to look into that. Okay? I would have to look into that a little bit deeper. Maybe we could save it. Okay? And if we can't save it, then I'll be totally straight up with you. And, we would knock it down, you know what I'm saying? Because if it's that badly damaged and there's nothing, and if we can't fix it, then we'd have to actually knock it down. But if we can fix it, I'll be straight up with you, Jared, with this, okay? If we can fix it, then we can either make it we can make it a center, turn it back into a center, a basketball or wrestling or some sort, and if we can save it. But if we can't, then the only choice is to knock it down. And make a parking lot there, like we have parking lots already. But now the old police station, nobody's doing nothing with that. I remember that old police station was sold to a guy, okay, that was doing criminal activities in it. Then he got it taken away from him. Then now the police station's still up. I'm surprised it's still up. I'm very shocked that it is. We'll see how much money. We'll see how. Well, you want to hear from Scott Allen Donnelly? Well, talk to Scott Allen Donnelly, okay, and let him know. And I'll talk to everybody, okay, and let everybody know what what's going on. But those are the things. But those are public safety, Bank Street Armory, the old police station, the FY 24, the FY 25 budget, and the bricks. I'm gonna write all these things down because these are the things that these are the items. And public safety. I'll work on. I'll work on the public safety. Find out why. How come? The hands free ain't. How come that's not being pushed? You know what I'm saying? So enforced. You know what I'm saying, on the street. So I'm kind of like really concerned about how come that's not being enforced, because that hands free should be enforced. Okay, that should be enforced. Too many people talking on the phones. Too many people are talking on the phones. Maybe we should stop pulling people over and having the police stop pulling people over and handing them $500 tickets. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that'll work. You know what I'm saying? And then they'll probably actually stop doing what they're doing. Public safety. Public safety is the number one priority on my list. Bank Street Armory's the second. And then when I'm in office, then I can do a little bit more. Well, that's a lot of money. Wow, that is totally a lot of money for rent, and we're gonna have to. Antonio, yeah, we're gonna have to, Antonio. We're gonna have to look at that. You know what I'm saying? $500. My rent is due. How can anyone afford that? Well, I don't think anybody can afford $500 a month. Okay, I don't think. You know what I'm saying? And I probably couldn't afford $500 a month. For actually rent. All these things that all these items that I said and that you guys brought forward. I mean, I'm going to write these things down, and I'm going to write these things down so that way I can have them memorized. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, and we'll go and if I'm elected in office, we'll start the process. On affordable housing. Yeah, we'll start that process. Affordable housing. So I might run. So I don't know what office yet. So we'll start that process. On the affordable housing, because I think affordable housing, is a lot better than market rate housing. If you want to if you want to put it that way. So it's going to take a lot of work. It's going to take a lot of work because Mayor Paul Coogan did a lot of damage to the city, with the market rate housing. So it's going to take a lot of hard work to do it. So I have to talk to a lot of people, that a lot of investors. You know what I'm saying? A lot of investors, because the thing is we need to cut down half the we need to level half of these rents, because these rents are too high for people. $500, $2,000, $1,800 a month. People are just going out of their minds paying all this kind of money, which is it don't even have to go. It doesn't even have to be that. You know what I'm saying? Simple affordable housing for the people, for the working people. You know what I'm saying? Affordable housing for the working people would be more sufficient. You know what I'm saying? For them, even the part-time workers. Okay, the part-time workers, even the full-time workers. Okay, so even that. You know what I'm saying? You have full-time workers, you have part-time workers. I mean, if you're making the minimum wage at McDonald's, why not pay cheap rent? You know what I'm saying? Why not have affordable housing for them? Okay, why not? You know what I'm saying? We need apartments. We actually need apartments that's going to go by your income, by your income and how much you make. That's what we need. We need that. Okay, that's what you call affordable housing. That's what you need. We need people to have, go by. We need affordable housing so it can go by your income. We do have that by HUD. We still have HUD. We can use HUD's money also to find out how much money they got, and we can turn that into affordable housing. Okay, so we can actually turn that into affordable housing, and it's so that way people can pay cheap rent, and probably get more in their food stamps. Who knows? Okay, the working people, you know what I'm saying, probably get more in their food stamps. Why not? You know what I'm saying? Look how that works. So that's what those are my plans. Those are half of my plans. What I'm going to do. Okay, I talked about public safety. I talked about the police station. I talked about the Bank Street Armory. I talked about storefronts. I talked about the bricks. How we going to give downtown a facelift with bricks? And how we going to and then after that, because I know Mayor Paul Coogan's not working on the Flint. Okay, so he's not going to work on the Flint because he's not. These are issues. All these issues that I said. These are all the things that all the items that we're going to tackle, because I think tackling these items will be better for Fall River. So, people paying $500 a month for rent. I mean, that's still a little deep, for people's pockets. You know what I'm saying? What about the working people? You know what I'm saying? The working class. You know what I'm saying? We have to, work on the working class. You know what I'm saying? And help the working class people out. You know what I'm saying? And, people that work part-time, people that work full-time. I mean, they need to, they need to live too. You know what I'm saying? So, but with that being said, I just, but again, I'm not sure what office I'm going to run for yet, but I will let you know, because there's a lot of issues that the city councilors and the mayor's office are not really doing. You know what I'm saying? So, city councilors, Brad Kilby, city councilor, I mean, there's a lot of things that they're not doing. Sean Kadeem is also not doing the things that he's supposed to be doing. But I will. I'll let you know what office I'm gonna run for, and that would be the office that I'll be running for. So I might. So I'll let you know, because I want to clear up some. I want to take care of these issues too. You know what I'm saying? And start bringing up these issues, and start bringing up these issues and get the city back on track. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of things going on, and I'll be using my own media and source, my own media source. You know what I'm saying? So. To let you know what's going on. So I'll be using my own. Plus, I'll be talking to talking to the people out there too, out in the street. I'll be talking to people on the bus. Again, I want to say this, okay? And I won't be riding around in a car. I'll be taking the bus just like everybody else. If I'm elected, okay, I will be taking a bus, so that way I can come in contact with the people. You know what I'm saying? On the bus, on the train, outside in the street, and everything else and stuff. Yeah. So I'll be taking a bus. Just like everybody else. Speaking about buses. Speaking about buses, on May 1st, at 3 p.m., there is going to be a sort of bus meeting, okay, where determining if they want to keep the free fares going. But I know that the free fares are ending around June or July. I know that. But my concern is with that free fare, that if they want to impose, again, they're saying that ridership is up. That's what they're saying. They're saying ridership is up. And I don't think ridership is up. So I don't think so. But my concern is that if they keep this free fares going on the my concern is that they ain't gonna have any funding to back that up. And my other concern is that our rents might go up again. You know what I'm saying? And so is every other thing. That's my concern. That is my concern. So if anybody else has concerns about that, go email CERTA or go on their web page and tell them that you do not want the free bus services no more. After it ends, because I spoke to the supervisor outside just the other day, and he said, look, man, he said, Dave, he said, look, he said, I don't know about you guys, your rents are going up. He said, I don't know about that, but the only thing that he knows that his rent might go up. So he doesn't know about us because he works for the company. That's why. So he doesn't actually know that. But I have concerns, about them keeping. I have concerns about them keeping the the service, the free service forever. I mean, they have to have funding to back that up. Okay, and I'm not for it. You know what I'm saying? So I have concerns about that situation. I'll be there at the meeting. I'll be televising that meeting live. I'll be on Facebook. I'll be live. I'll be talking about it. Okay. I will be talking about it, and I want you guys to listen in, because I'm going. I am going because I have concern, because there's been a lot of problems. There's been a lot of problems on that bus. Even the bus drivers are sick of it. Okay, because the homeless people ride that bus all the time. They don't even get off. Wait, hear me out. They don't even get off the bus. They don't. They don't even. They go for a joyride just to kill time and taking up seats on for everybody. Okay, so I'm going to bring that up too, And the smoking on the bus, and all kinds of smoking and vaping on the bus, and no, all this stuff is going to stop, because people, the elderly, you have children on the bus. And you have kids on that. You have kids that go on that bus with their families and stuff, and children don't need to see any of this stuff. Okay, they shouldn't be smoking. They shouldn't even be smoking on the bus property, on the property. They shouldn't even be smoking on the property. Now, what happens if somebody walks by there with an air tank? I spoke about this many times, and and sometimes, so what does it take? You know what I'm saying? When you speak about stuff like this a lot, so what does it take? You know what I'm saying? Tell me, what does it take to for people not to be smoking on that, for people not to be smoking on a property? Okay, so they have to use their common sense. Okay, they got to use their common sense. Okay, which is, I doubt anybody has any common sense. You know what I'm saying? So I doubt it. So that needs to stop. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of things that we're gonna be tackling. So wait, it's gonna be tackled. Hey, who's this here? Oh, okay. David, how about looking into making Fall River as a distribution city, but took advantage of... Oh, wait a second. Sounds like a good idea. I like people's ideas. David, how about looking into making Fall River as a distribution city by taking advantage of the Battleship Cove, and increasing tourism will bring in more money for our suggestions regarding the roads and sidewalks, and got Lizzie Borden think to their small concerts as well, without I think that's a good idea, but first of all, we have to. That's a great idea. That is great. I mean, that is yeah, that's well, like Whaling City. Yeah, that's a great idea. Um, yeah, I mean, that is a great idea. Well, we have to first off, we have to get rid of the crime. We have to get well. That's a good idea, but we have to get rid of the crime first. That's here in the city. We have to get rid of it. The crime has to go, because if we bring any more tourism in here, guess what's going to happen? They're not going to want to come here because of the crime. But we can get rid of the crime, and then we can bring tourism. That is a perfect idea. That is great. I mean, that is great. That's an awesome idea. So I'm going to write that down, and I'm going to write that down. I'm going to keep. Actually, you know what? I'm going to actually take a picture of that, because that is that's a great. David, man. I mean, I know I used to, hold Trump signs for him. So that is a great idea. That is awesome. I definitely like that idea. I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna actually take a picture of that and save that, because that is a great idea. That's so awesome. Yeah, that is a great idea. But we also have to keep it. We also have to keep in mind that we have to get rid of the crime first. We got to stop. I know we're not going to stop at all, but we have to clean out the crime first before we can bring tourism in here, because it's since the Coogan administration, took office let's see here. Hold on here. I gotta fix this. This is like way too much. Yeah. Since the Coogan administration took office over here, I mean, things been going backwards instead of forward. So things been going backwards instead of forward. So this is what we. That's why I said, yeah, since the Coogan administration took office, and now we still have the same old city council is in there. So we got to we got to oust them, get them out. We got to get them out. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, since the Coogan administration. And so we got to get Coogan out of office. We got to get him out of there. First off, so that way, he's not, so that way he's not going through anymore with this market rate housing baloney. So yeah, so we have to because I know Coogan is looking out for his pockets. You know what I'm saying? He's looking out for himself, his pockets, and everything. I mean, come on. I mean, look at it. I mean, come on. The investors, they don't want to even give no more no more loans anymore. And I wonder why. You know what I'm saying? I wonder why. Yeah, I wonder why. So anyways, with all that being said, and with all this stuff that I said, I don't know what office I'm going to run yet for, but I will let you know which one. Okay, and that's my promise. I will let you know which one, and so I would, and so today we talked about public safety. Today we also talked about the police station. We talked about Bank Street Armory. Talked about the bricks. We did talk about the bricks. That would be an interesting thing for Fall River. Make Fall River look nice. That would probably bring people in here. You know what I'm saying? Putting new red bricks down on the sidewalk instead of cement. That'd be cool. You know what I'm saying? To look at. You know what I'm saying? When you're going downtown. You know what I'm saying? Walk on it. Better than cement. At least it won't crack. Maybe it'd take a few years for the bricks to crack, but not as fast as the cement. You know what I'm saying? So that people put down on the sidewalk. I'm going to take a look at the infrastructure. Our streets need to be redone again, and try to find some money for that. So so we'll try to find some money for that too as well, because our infrastructure is deteriorating on the street. Okay, the holes are getting bigger and bigger each time. So I may have to look for money for that. So or talk to the delegations and see if they can come up with some money too as well. You know what I'm saying? Come up with some money too, because it's a shame. It's a shame, and and watching your infrastructure deteriorating like that. You know what I'm saying? And I hate it. I do. I hate watching that. So but I mean, that's all part of my plan. You know what I'm saying? What I just told you guys, that is all part of my plan. Okay, that is my plan. Please do not. Everybody else is sharing, but that is my plan, and I'll make it clear that it is my plan. But I also will be doing what do you call it? Because back here where it says Trump over here, 2020. I have two boards. I have what do you call it up there? Like a drawing board up there in the back of that. And I will I will start drawing my plans on that, and I will also be doing it live, so that way you people can see it, okay, and can see it, so that way you guys can get some ideas get some idea too. So I know, and and I know you guys don't trust politicians, but I mean, I know you guys don't trust politicians, but right now I'm not making any promises right now. Okay, I'm gonna let you know that, but I will let you know I might. Okay, if everything goes well. Okay, if my plans go well, like what I talked about today, if it goes well. Then I might run. I'm gonna let you know. Okay, so I want you to know that that I might run. Excuse me, I'm tired today. I worked very hard today outside. So I'm kind of like really beat. So I will talk to you guys again on Tuesday, and and I'll have Ron Cabral will be here with me, on my show on Tuesday, and we can actually discuss and talk about more of the infrastructure, more of the things that that needs to be done here in the city of Fall River. And I will also be discussing this with my my committee members, my committee members too as well. I will be discussing this with them because this is this is a big, huge plan that we need to put together. So I want to tell everybody, take care, have a great night, stay safe, and try to get some sleep. The Lizzie Borden thing looks promising over here. Yeah, I mean, that's the only way you're gonna get, but you have to get rid of the crime first before you bring in tourism too into the city. I mean, people are not gonna come in because of the people are not going to come in because of the crime that's happening here in the city of Fall River. So I'm going in the days ahead. I'm going to be talking to my committee about this. When we have another meeting, we're going to be talking about issues, and I'm going to bring up some of these issues that that I have concerns about. So take care, everybody. Have a great night. This is Dave B, Fall River Media News. I broadcast on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. I'm on YouTube and Twitter X. So if you like my show, please subscribe to it, or you can share it, and you can share it. So thank you, and have a great weekend. And I will see you Tuesdays and Wednesdays at 6:30. Peace out, brother. Peace out. Take care. Go Trump.